Speaking of this weekend, candidates will make their final push for votes in campaign 2022.
So much is on the ballot this fall, and voters head to the polls in just over 3 days from now. From the state capitol to control of Congress, Minnesotans will decide who they want to represent their voices. WCCO's Caroline Cummings explains how candidates are crafting their closing arguments to secure your support.
At the foot of the Minnesota Capitol Friday, Democrats cheered on their ticket. As the DFL ready to take its message on the road in the final days before the election.
Thank you, everybody!
They got a boost from National Party Chair Jamie Harrison, who made clear the stakes are high. Democrats are trying to again sweep statewide offices as they have since 2006 and fend off Republican gains in the state legislature.
The entire country is looking at what happens right here in Minnesota. We need you.
In the marquee governor's race, Tim Walz renewed his push for One Minnesota, the centerpiece of his first bid 4 years ago.
There's two visions, one that's hopeful, together, moving us forward, where kindness and compassion and decency are on the ballot, and then there's one that's bleak and negative and takes us in the wrong direction. We know what choice we're making.
As the DFL bus drove off inside the Capitol. Roaring applause for Republicans who see an opportunity in Minnesota as the GOP nationwide sees political fortunes in its favor.
But I want to talk about this election and what's at stake for your state. We can turn Minnesota red. We can.
For Republicans, the key issues for the election: education, inflation, crime.
Those are the things that are depriving many Minnesotans of the American dream.
GOP nominee Dr. Scott Jensen and running mate Matt Burke have tried to put Walz on the defense this campaign, hoping Minnesotans give them a chance.
But I will speak for all the voices of those at the beginning of life and those at the end of life and those who live in the shadows of life. And I will not flinch. And at the end of the day, we will trailblaze the issues because Minnesotans expect nothing less from their leaders.
Caroline Cummings, WCCO 4 News.
Both candidates for governor have crisscrossed the state in the last few days. They will keep pushing get out the vote efforts until Tuesday. You can learn more about where the candidates stand on issues that matter to you by checking out our election guide. You can find that on WCCO.com. And then join us next Tuesday for complete coverage as the results roll in. We're live on TV and streaming on CBS News Minnesota all night with analysis.
Extra